A brief excerpt from the subtype program of people born on July 6th of leap years or July 7th of common years. Information is presented using women as an example and is selectively taken from the catalog of human population. This woman is a peculiar windsurfer, a person who is always on the crest of a fashionable and stylish wave. As a person who is always at the forefront of fashion, this woman simply must constantly change according to the current trends and changes in the situation. Due to her non-attachment to anything and her spinelessness, for her there is only one main objective in each new day: to accurately grasp the fashion trends of the moment in everything. She constantly tries to somehow understand today's style of life through its external manifestations. How do people dress? And how do they do their hair? What kind of music do they listen to? And what programs do they watch? What books do they read? And where do they go for entertainment? How and on what do they make money? And what do they spend their money on? What do they think about and from what position, ideological, philosophical, etc., do they discuss this point of view? And so on. Having understood the existing trends, this woman can easily fit into a particular situation. The most important thing for this person is necessity of changes. To adapt, to change every day, to be modern, stylish, and fashionable every day. The purpose of constant changes of this individual and her aspirations to be modern and super stylish is her desire to be demanded. However, simply being demanded is not enough for her. It's important for her to try to become the central figure, the heroine of each day. This woman wants to attract others and to become famous. Therefore, she is constantly drawn to an arena, a forestage, where she would literally shine and sparkle like a mirrored ball in spotlights directed at her, and drown in rose petals and applause. To achieve this goal, this person is ready to glorify herself, constantly engage in a peculiar self-promotion and self-presentation. And she does this very well, since by nature she knows optimal ways to present herself as an optical illusion. This woman is a master of special effects when it comes to presenting herself as brilliant, radiant, gorgeous, and dazzling. All activities of this person are aimed solely at self-advertising as a way to get attention, social approval, admiration, applause, and ovations. Although this kind of behavior could be described as ambitious, by and large it is not. Her ambition, just like everything else in her life, is also for show. In fact, this woman does not seek to reach some heights, to dominate, or to assert herself as a person. Rather, being a hesteroid person with pretensions for originality, she wants to present herself on a silver platter. This woman wants to showcase herself, to appear stylish, refined, sophisticated, beautiful, clever, and so on, to get applause and receive the necessary dose of attention. It is much more important for her to appear rather than to be. And she is happy with the life of a hologram, a beautiful wrapper with nothing on the inside. Considered person suffers from a lack of internal independence. She lacks determination to become a leader. An internal leader not only for others, but first of all for herself. Instead, she only has a consistent desire to present herself to the world. However, when she enters a particular social situation, she also wishes to get out of it just as easily, like jumping off a stage. Absence of a core, a basis, a stuffing, so to speak, does not allow her to linger in a situation. Therefore, once she brilliantly plays a particular role, she is forced to retire like an actress who did her job. As a result, due to the absence of the necessary inner content, her relentless pursuit of glory, brilliant career, and honors makes this woman a primitive party being, with quite vulgar attempts at originality and erudition, which are nothing more than a shiny wrapper. In order to attract public attention to herself, this woman also uses another hypostasis, that of a walking disaster, which is intended exclusively for a narrow circle of her own. This demonstrates to the surrounding people, family, relatives, friends, and so on, an unacknowledged genius who is persecuted and lives in deep poverty because others do not understand the entirety of her depth and originality. This dictates the role of a loser who is constantly at an impasse. It's noteworthy that in addition to a huge massive of personal suffering on this account, which she periodically shares with specially selected people, this woman practically does nothing to change this terrible situation. However, it is also noteworthy that if this magical rain ever does fall on her head in the form of money or other benefits, this person will still remain unsatisfied. If you enjoyed the brief overview and would like to get a complete description of this or any other person, you can do so at www.humanpopulationacademy.org.